There's a quiet reason most people never reach their full potential. It's not a lack of intelligence. It's not a lack of opportunity. It's that their energy is scattered, pulled in every direction by things they cannot control. Over 2,000 years ago, Stoic philosophers faced war, loss, failure, and uncertainty, yet developed a mindset that allowed them to remain focused, disciplined, and resilient. This video is about those ideas, not as abstract philosophy, but as practical principles you can apply to your life. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotion or becoming cold. It's about clarity. Clarity about what matters, clarity about what doesn't, and the discipline to act accordingly. If you can internalize even one of these principles, your life will begin to change. Let's begin with the foundation of everything. 1. Focus only on what you can control. At the core of Stoicism is a simple distinction: some things are up to you. Some things are not. Your thoughts, your actions, your effort, these are yours. Other people's opinions, outcomes, and external events, these are not. And yet, most people spend their lives doing the opposite of what works. They worry about outcomes they cannot guarantee. They stress over opinions they cannot control. They delay action because they fear uncertainty. The Stoic approach is different. It asks you to redirect your energy entirely toward what is within your control. Imagine how much calmer your mind would be if you stopped trying to control everything outside of you. Imagine how much more effective you would become if all your energy was focused inward, on your effort. Pause and reflect: what is something in your life right now that you are trying to control but cannot? And what would happen if you let it go? 2. Embrace discomfort as training. Most people associate discomfort with something negative, something to avoid, but Stoics saw discomfort differently. To them, discomfort was training. They would deliberately expose themselves to small challenges, not to suffer, but to strengthen their minds. Because they understood something simple: if you only do what is easy, your life will become hard. But if you regularly do what is hard, your life becomes easier. Discomfort builds resilience. It teaches you that you are capable of more than you think. And it removes the fear that holds most people back. Think about your daily life. How often do you choose the comfortable option when a harder, more meaningful one is available? Growth does not come from comfort. It comes from friction. A small practice. Each day, choose one thing that requires effort. Especially when you don't feel like doing it. Over time, this rewires your identity. You stop being someone who avoids difficulty and become someone who seeks growth. 3. Your mind shapes your reality. Events themselves are neutral. It is our interpretation that gives them meaning. Two people can experience the same setback. One is defeated, the other is strengthened. What's the difference? Perspective. Stoics trained themselves to examine their thoughts carefully. Not every thought is true. Not every reaction is helpful. If something goes wrong, the instinct is often to think, this shouldn't have happened. This is unfair. This ruins everything. But what if you paused and chose a different interpretation? What can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? What is still within my control? This is not denial. It is discipline. Because when you control your interpretation, you control your response. And when you control your response, you begin to shape your life. Try this. The next time something frustrates you, don't react immediately. Wait, observe your thoughts, then choose the one that serves you best. 4. Remember that time is limited. One of the most powerful Stoic practices is also the simplest. Remember that your time is finite. This is not meant to create fear, but focus. Because when you truly understand that your time is limited, you begin to see things differently. You become less concerned with trivial distractions, less affected by minor opinions, less willing to delay what truly matters. You begin to ask better questions. Is this worth my time? Is this how I want to spend my life? Am I moving toward the person I want to become? Most people live as if they have unlimited time, and so they postpone, delay, and drift. Clarity comes when you stop assuming that tomorrow is guaranteed. Reflection: if you continue living exactly as you are now, where will you be in 5 years? And is that acceptable to you? 5. Take action without attachment to results. One of the greatest obstacles to growth is fear of outcomes. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough. But these fears exist because we are attached to results. We believe that the outcome defines us. Stoics rejected this idea. They focused instead on the quality of their actions. Did I act with effort? Did I act with integrity? Did I do what was within my control? Because the truth is, you can do everything right and still fail. And you can do everything wrong and still succeed. Outcomes are influenced by many factors. But your effort is yours. When you detach from results, something changes. You act more freely, you take more risks, you become more consistent, and ironically, your results improve. A simple shift: instead of setting goals based only on outcomes, set goals based on actions. Not, I want success, but I will show up and do the work. Conclusion: reaching your full potential is not about becoming someone else. It is about removing what is unnecessary and strengthening what remains. Focus on what you can control. Train yourself through discomfort. Discipline your thoughts. Value your time. And act without fear of outcomes. These principles are simple, but they are not easy. And that is exactly why they work. Final thought: your life is shaped less by what happens to you and more by how you choose to respond. The question is not whether you have potential. The question is whether you are willing to develop it. If this resonated with you, take a moment to reflect and choose one principle to apply today. Thank you for your time. If you want to see more videos, please hit like and subscribe. Until next time.